squeamish about those things. Because even today, and a lot of the things that I work towards when it's going towards the healthcare system and helping Black women within the healthcare system, a lot of the reasons why we're dying at high rates is because they're not taking account to our differences. They're basing their medical terminology based on white women. And that's why you see Black women dying at higher rates. So when we're talking about these things and we're trying to get understanding about phenotypes and DNA and things like that, it's very prevalent for us to be able, especially as Black women, for us to be able to differentiate, because our lives is on the line when we're having these babies, when we're going into the hospitals. So we should be able to say, oh, well, that woman is different from that white woman is different from this Black woman because of the DNA exchanges that happen during migration patterns that happened through early Homo sapiens. There shouldn't be this squeamish thing about it. And I feel like a lot of it does come from the eugenics conversation, the conversation talking about the superiority of Black people, but obviously science has overthrew all of that information. So I feel like what God Energy brought to the table was actually very accurate, and it was actually needed to have conversation amongst all of us, intellectual Black people up here, because it can actually move our community forward. So that's all I wanted to say. I appreciate all of y'all.
Thank you. I do want to respond to you speaking about health. Who said what?
Your mic is going low.
Yeah, your mic going
I know.
low.
All righty. Hey, where you at? Who just talked with his sister at?
That was Issa. She down at the bottom.
Hey, Issa, we just opened up a file on you, just for the record.
Okay, yeah. Let me address the information.
You was doing good.
Let me address.
It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Can you not hear me? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure because I got a phone call. Okay. I saw a lot of people like facts and everything when you were talking about healthcare. There is research always being done on different people, especially our people, as far as health and disease. There's research going on anyway. So to even say that because his presentation, it'll spark, more information and more research on why the whys of disease with Black people compared to white people, that's already going on in science. And we don't want to have people, when a white woman comes in to have a baby, say, oh, well, this white woman's different than the Black woman, because newsflash, that's why Black women are dying. That's a societal thing. That's not a biology thing. Black people are usually being treated differently in healthcare because of societal issues. That's what I'm trying to say. We cannot conflate societal issues with biology. That doesn't mean that there are not, again, I have to repeat this. Yes, different types of people, but a lot of the problems with Black people in our health have to do with epigenetic issues, things that go on with us that are in our environment and in our ancestors' environment that caused us to be sick and predisposed to disease. See, that's future. I'm in 2026 with this conversation. When we take it back to, because the Black people were here longer, and now we're going back to the Stone Ages almost, back in the beginning of time. We can't do that. We have to make the facts the facts. We cannot conflate biology with sociology. We cannot do that. And so again, I'm going to say this clearly. Black women are dying in the hospital because of societal issues, for the most part, when it comes to having babies. It's not because our bodies and we are different DNA wise. No way, no how. No. So everybody faxing in the chat, you better do your research.